Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to review the trailer for the 1972 movie called The Way of the Dragon. It was also referred to as The Return of the Dragon for quite some time. So, this particular Bruce Lee movie starring Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris obviously has two names, and I've saw this film at least a couple of times. I've seen this film at least two times, that is. And I must say that it is one of my most favorite, awesome, cool movies to watch of all times. In fact, all of Bruce Lee films are amongst my most favorite films to watch on screen. Bruce Lee was completely real and authentic and skilled, or it wouldn't have looked that impressive on film in the first place. So I sat down to recently review this trailer for The Way of the Dragon because I had not ever watched the trailer before, nor had I ever reviewed the trailer. So it was like, wow, every time I turn on some Bruce Lee fighting, I'm like, wow, I'm excited, I'm psyched up, cool. So I couldn't resist the chance to review this trailer. Okay, so now I'm sitting down. I'm about to reconnect it and start it. Here we go. Do. All right, it comes on. Now Bruce Lee is seen. He's taking a trip from Hong Kong to Rome, Italy, to help this lady that owns a restaurant. She's being harassed by some thugs in town. They want her to apparently sell her restaurant, but she refused to. So these thugs have been harassing her, driving her customers away. So apparently Bruce Lee came from Hong Kong to give her help or lend her a hand. So he beats up countless thugs in his film, and he showcased some of his immense talent in his film as well. And of course, we can't forget about the great Chuck Norris fighting him in this film in a ending battle in a Coliseum famed location. Yes, they fought gladiator style, him and Bruce Lee. So they fought one of the best martial art scenes ever captured on film, that being Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. Okay, now I'm going back to the trailer. It's exciting to review Bruce Lee films. Yes, okay, now they're showing different scenes of Bruce Lee encountering those thugs. He's beating them up in multiple locations. Now they're showing the woman that owns the restaurant. Yes, indeed. Okay, they're showing multiple fights. Now Chuck Norris is seen getting off a plane in daytime. And now he's shown in the office of the crime lord. He's fighting somebody or beating them up badly because they questioned his martial art kingship. Now they're setting up the fight to come because they're arriving at the Coliseum location. Now Bruce Lee is seen fighting some karate experts dressed in the usual karate garb with black belts around them. So we're going to assume that they are high caliber, top tier fighters. Bruce Lee is shown now in daytime dispatching them relatively easy. Now we're seeing Chuck Norris stand up above in the Coliseum. He's putting a thumbs down to Bruce Lee. He's also wearing martial art clothing with a black belt wrapped around it. They're wearing him and the other karate experts are wearing white with black belts around their belts to emphasize their karate heritage. And of course, Bruce Lee is showcasing his immense kung fu skills. Now him and Chuck Norris are now shown inside the Coliseum getting ready to fight. Okay, now Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee are shown fighting in the Coliseum. This particular fight went back and forth. Initially, Chuck Norris, starring as Colt, got the better of Bruce Lee in this film, and then Bruce Lee adapted to Chuck Norris's style. All right, folks, I know you enjoyed that trailer. I'm not going to ruin the rest of the film for you, so you have to go out and see it. The Way of the Dragon or Return of the Dragon. Okay, folks.